You were correct. I did have sound turned off. I forgot. Anyways, what I was saying is we are going to be doing the Final Fantasy XIV Christmas event here. I think it will probably start at the amphitheater. Also, big shout out to my boy Paper Stingray here for making my new streaming overlay. This is my character. His name is Takrak Satnav. He's dressed up for Christmas right now. Hopefully, if we do this, he can get a new Christmas outfit. It's good, Icon. It's going good. I'm assuming it's gonna be this bitch up here that everyone's surrounding. Like, audio and visuals and stuff are all good. He is very awesome to have made a perfect overlay. Well, if it isn't my favorite adventurer. Is this the same woman from last year? I see the saint has once again guided you to me in the most wonderful of seasons. Truly, your very presence is a starlight miracle. Oh yeah, they call Christmas Starlight Festival? Starlight something? Yeah, that might be the game. I can close some things. Hopefully make it run a little bit smoother. Hold on, give me a second. Close Discord. Oop, I missed the last thing she said. This is not World of Warcraft. How shall I put it? Our troubles began when we encountered some unexpected delays. Should I do this? Oh, thank you, Mr. T. Like the character Mr. T. Unexpected delays in deciding on a theme for this year's event. Things spiraled from there, and as a result, I'm not gonna... We've been left with far too much to do in far too little time. As a result, we celebrants have been forced to recruit helpers of all stripes. Hey, I was just thinking because Mr. T, and I just finished the Final Fantasy VII remake, and I just realized that's who Barrett is. It's just Mr. T. I love Barrett though. Barrett is a king. Thanks for dropping by, Icon. I will have a very merry Starlight Festival. The cats are digging around in the garbage can right now, like raccoons. As a result, we celebrants have been forced to recruit helpers of all stripes, from small children to strapping adventurers like yourself. Speaking of which, you wouldn't perchance be able and willing to lend us a hand, would you? Hi, Chris. The cats they're digging through the stuff. I can't go get them right now. Chopper was here earlier. You missed him. Oh, thank you, my friend. I dare say your generosity truly embodies the Starlight season. Without further ado, allow me to explain the tasks we would ask of you. Love this song. Oh no, it's this guy. We're wearing the same outfit. Ho, ho, ho. It would seem you found a most promising helper for me again this year. Isn't that the guy who runs the, gold saucer? Another adventure, governor? That's how Lalafell sounded in my mind. I suppose this one too will also be wanting more. Some kind of reward for their services. I say, sometimes I wonder if this whole Starlight business is worth the effort and the coin we pour into it year after year. Who the the one that's wearing the same outfit as me? He does have very good biceps. Quads. Sorry, quads. You said quads. He has good muscles in general. Must you be such a killjoy, my young friend? Just look at the faces of the children around you. Yes, hi, Sybil. I'm glad you made it. Why, each year they spend moons waiting in eager anticipation of the most joyous season and the most delightful presents they will receive. Oh yes, the presents. I need to stop. Worthless trinkets foisted off on young fools in hopes of making them forget the mundanity. Yeah, I was in the eyeball zone thing, which kind of blew things up a little bit, like in the last 5 hours. Worthless trinkets foisted off on naive young fools in hopes of making them forget the mundanity of their everyday existence. If we truly want to bring joy to people, would it not be more prudent to invest in things that might actually improve the quality of their lives? Yes, I did get the Think Slime bump today. Ahem. Allow me to introduce Kamlito Halito, the first son of a prominent family of surveyors in Ul'dah. So, if you're not familiar with this game, the people from Ul'dah, they're like the money. They're the rich. They're the 1%. So we don't like this guy because he's part of the 1%. He's journeyed here all the way from the Sultanate to help us prepare this year's festivities. Standing beside him is the Saint of Nemea himself, a man who no doubt needs no introduction. No doubt needs no introduction. They're talking too much. How's everyone doing? What are your holiday plans? Let me state for the record, love, that I do not come here merely to deck the streets with gaudy lights and trinkets. I initially proposed to Father that we do away with all this mummery and transform this festival into something that would contribute more directly to the mutual economic prosperity of our nations. See what I told you about this guy? We don't like him. We don't trust him. He's part of the 1%. And the realm as a whole. But did he listen? No, he simply muttered something about how he didn't raise his son to be a stuffy spoil sport, and all but demanded that I accompany Lord the Saint of Nemea, here to learn something about holiday cheer, whatever that's supposed to mean. Eat him. He is snack sized. Come now, Kamlito. I understand that you are serious about your family business, but I dare say it wouldn't hurt for you to lighten up from time to time. Here, perhaps this will put a smile on your face. Uh-oh, the cat girl has entered the chat. Do you mean that truly? If I help you, I can get a present too? But of course, my dear child, behold the twinkle box. The twinkle box? What the fuck is the twinkle box? Tucked beneath the many lids of this casket are hidden all manner of delightful wares. Why, they've been fashioned especially for this year's festivities by some of the realm's most celebrated crafters. He's a Lalafell. Lalafells are snack-sized. For every task you complete, you will earn the opportunity to pop off one of its lids and help yourself to the contents within. And that's just the start of it. Needless to say, there will be even more glorious gifts in store for you when the preparations are complete and the festivities can kick off in earnest. So I'm assuming I'm gonna have to do 5 different tasks to get all my Christmas presents. Hell yeah, Mr. T. That's awesome. I'm lucky enough that I work from home, usually, like, even before the pandemic. So I'm able to kind of, like, make my own schedule because I do freelancing as my real job. But that sounds awesome. You can think of this chest as something to tide you over in the meantime. And as our way for thanking you for lending us celebrants a helping hand in our time of need, what do you say, child? Wow, this is wonderful. Mother and father say I have to help out around the house during Starlight, so I don't know if I can come back. But I have plenty of time to help now. Just say what you need and leave it to Essane to get things done. Essane, is it? What a generous girl you are. Thank you ever so much. Needless to say, we've prepared very special presents for adventurers like you as well, so I hope you can collect and enjoy them all. Yeah, like Christmas. Yes, yes, isn't that all so special? Now if we're done getting all giddy about trifling baubles and toys, I should be getting back to work. All those starlight trees aren't going to decorate themselves after all. I was gonna say something about... I forget what I was gonna say. Wow, good stream, Ellen. Now then, if you're ready to get started, simply head west from the amphitheater and speak to my colleague stationed before the water wheel hut. She'll be happy to explain all you need to know to get started. There's so many festive people here. I like the decorations they have up around. Whoop! I was looking at the chat and wasn't paying attention and walked into the river. Oh yeah, what class should I do this in? I've been doing it as my bard. My strongest class is my black mage. I also have a scholar who's dressed like this. And a paladin who's dressed like this. The paladin fit is pretty sexy, but it's not very festive. So I think I'm gonna go with my black mage, because that's usually what I play as. Aw, he's cute. An adventurer? I was expecting young Ysane, but I suppose you'll suffice. I'd like you to get to work immediately, taking down the decorations nearby. Why am I taking them down? Hold your chocobos now. It's not as if we're calling the celebration off. It's simply that... Will you met Cumlito Halito, our Ebenezer Scrooge stand-in? Yes? Well... He was in charge of this area, and let's just say his sense of what's appropriate for Starlight leaves something to be desired. Where is the smooch button? If this game had a smooch button, I would be unstoppable. I'd be smooching everybody. I can handle things here by myself, so I'd ask you to head to the Conjurer's Guild and take down any seasonally inappropriate decorations you might find. When you're through, you can bring the inappropriate ornamentation back here to me. We'll see if it's inappropriate. I think I'll like it. My little pet is a pudgy puck. I have a few different little pets, minions. I like this one. It's called Forgive and Hate. And it's a little cube. Hey, it's David! Hey guys, this is my spouse, David, in game. I'm gonna be entranced. Hell yeah. Alright. Let's go take down these seasonally inappropriate decorations. I should smooch him. If there was a smooch button, but there's not. Oh, it's a jack-o'-lantern. Those are never out of season. Are you following me? Easter eggs? Those aren't very seasonally appropriate. Some more pumpkins. Yes, there's a horny dance button, but not a smooch button, and I think I've frankly had enough. There's a blue kiss button? Is that something I have to like earn? Guys, there's a cat. No, he ran. The cat is gone. Wait, where'd you go? I want to try to blow you kiss. Do I do it like / blow kiss? What? / blow kiss. There is a smooch button. Well, kind of. Stop giggling, Gwennifer. I agree, Mr. T. I can handle things here myself, so I'd ask you to head to the Conjurer's Guild and take down... I just did. Yeah, take them. Agreed, Mr. T. Ah, yes, that should do it then. Ysane here finished cleaning up her assigned area as well. In half the time, I might add. Wow, I'm getting shown up by a child. Did you see some of those so-called decorations? It's as if that man had never attended a single day's worth of Starlight festivals in his life. Maybe he's Jewish, is saying. What? Maybe he doesn't celebrate. At any rate, I suppose I'll see you in that. I suppose I'll see to it that the ornaments you took down are replaced with something more festive. Those were plenty festive. In the meantime, I'd appreciate if you could report to in my stead. Of course, leave it to me. Alright. I guess I'm going back to the amphitheater. I guess I am. I think I'm just gonna be going around cleaning up after this short 1% king. This Ebenezer Scrooge type. That is very rude. Thank you for all your help, friend. I promise we'll get our act together one of these years. No, you can't, because then there wouldn't be an event. In the meantime, we truly appreciate your saintly efforts in helping us see that every child has a smile on their face for Starlight. Allow me to apologize for Carmelito's behalf for the extra work he created for you. I would have left the pumpkins up. You made the extra work for me. The boy has much to learn, yes, but I've no doubt that he will come to understand what the spirit of the season is all about in due time. In the meantime, allow me to express my gratitude for all you've done in true Starlight fashion with a present from the Twinkle Box. It's not called the Sparkle Box, Ray. It's called the Twinkle Box. Go ahead, help yourself. What do I get? Ooh, guys, which one? Oh, I thought I got to choose. But no, I have to open the orange one. I got some things to throw up in the air, I think. Some magicked prism. This peculiar contraption creates illusions by weaving together myriads of shades and light. Causes a large 5 to appear in midair. Why 5? Oh, and lest I forget, I'm not the only one who truly appreciates your efforts. Far from it. We've been receiving messages from the realm overthanking you and your fellow adventurers for all you do for the people of Eorzea each and every day. My colleague Banefeld here in the amphitheater is holding on to them all, so if you're curious, simply say the word. He'd be happy to share the words of appreciation and good cheer. That was very nice of Squeenix to make some fake validation for me. Missives of gratitude from across the realm have arrived in time. I'm heartened to see that you've decided to stick around. Apparently there's another set of decorations that aren't quite up to snuff. Stop taking down this guy's decorations. I like them. Would you mind helping Isane look into the matter and fix things up? I've asked her to wait just outside the amphitheater. Who's the guy who has the, Banefeld? You're the one who has the, validation. Thank you for your infallible aid, friend. What do we got? Let's read a letter. Alright guys, are we reading a letter from the Drowning Wench or a letter from House Borel? I'm gonna wait for the chat to catch up so you guys can hear that. Drowning Wench or House Borel? We stand a wet wench. House Borel would have, like, elves in it, though. Okay, I will listen to my viewers and go with Drowning Wench. What's happening? Oh, I'm sitting on a bench forlornly reading my missive. Doing your part to assist in the Starlight festivities, are ye? Oh yeah, everyone from the Drowning Wench is a pirate. Let old Baderon tell ye these fresh off the boat adventurers that show up ere these days could learn a thing or two from ye. All about the glory those types are. Work in the fields at Summerfield, but I want to save the world. Ha! Mayhap ye should learn to avoid becoming Gooboo Mulch first, I say. But you're different. I understand that putting a smile on even one lonely child's face is as heroic a deed in its own right as fending off a fleet of pirates. Merry Starlight to ye, lad, and may your sails always be full. Do you like how I started off not doing an accent and then slowly went into it? Oh, we'll read the next one. Am I on the... Oh, I've moved benches to read this one. My friend, it is both an honor and a pleasure to see an Ishgardian tradition bring joy to children all over the realm, thanks to the tireless efforts of you and your colleagues. On behalf of my entire nation, I offer you my gratitude. Ishgard is it's the snooty elf town. While nothing would make me happier than to join you this season, I regret to say that these remain difficult times here in the Holy See. There's much that requires my attention here, leaving me with, most unfortunately, little time for levity. Still, I must give thanks that I am able to celebrate the occasion with a restful night in the company of my loved ones here at House Borel. Be well, my friend, and I look forward to the day when we might feast together in these halls once more. Beautiful. Beautiful. You heard of Elf on the Shelf, but how about Wench on the Bench? That's very good. Alright, let's do my next quest. Fortnite? What about Fortnite? Hello, is Asane? Oh, hello there. When I was on my way back before, some of the townspeople told me that there's something strange about the snowman over by the Shaded Bower. Carmelito was in charge of those as well. I know that he's new to all this, but how hard can it be to make a snowman? They're all very rude to this Lalafell. I mean, he is part of the 1%, so I don't feel too bad, but... Anyhow, let's go and see what's wrong, shall we? I'll race you there. No, the fuck you won't. I will take my sweet time getting there. Takrak does have a neck tat, I think. Does he? No. No, he doesn't. I thought he did. He has a face tat. Yeah, he's got a face tat. He doesn't have a neck. Hey guys, who can figure out why Ray is making that face at my character name? What is it? What about it is making him make that face? Ray, don't tell them. There's something strange about these snowmen, yes? But I can't quite put my finger on it. What do you suppose it is? Well, they're walking. They're facing the wrong side. They're facing the wrong side. The snowmen seem to be facing in odd directions. Set them straight so that the starlight festivities might proceed. If you won't take another look from a distance, just ask me. Takrak Satnav. What is Takrak Satnav? Yeah, that's pretty homophobic of you, Ilsane. What? What? Wow, I did it. Since no one's guessed, my character name is Carcat Fantas backwards. Because I suck. My D&D character that I play, his name's Bront. But I always threaten if they kill Bront, I'm gonna replace him with a gray tiefling named Takrak Satnav. Because they are homestuck haters. Wow, it's as if the snowmen are all smiling and inviting us in. This one's not smiling. Who'd have thought that turning them around a bit could make such a difference? I did. Hey, what are you doing to my decorations? Oh, it's you two. Whatever are you doing lolling about here? I've already finished my latest task. Behold! Take note of the perhaps one day you'll be able to work as efficiently. I skipped like half the words in that sentence. Once again, Kamalito Halalito's decorations strike you as leaving something to be desired. Wait, what's wrong with these ones? These are just like packages. This is rude. Both of these are rude. I'll go with the less rude one. Why the sheer nerve? Might I remind you, people are lucky a personage as esteemed as myself has deigned to assist with such menial tasks. Oh no, fuck this guy. Nope, nope, nope. We don't feel bad for him anymore. In a just world, I would be placed in charge of the entire event and you would be assisting me. That is where my true talents lie, not in making silly snowmen and putting lights on trees. You don't know the first thing about oh, sorry. I forgot the Isayan voice. You don't know the first thing about starlight. That's why all your decorations were such a mess until this adventure and I fixed them. What? What nonsense is this? It's true. He actually understands what Starlight is all about. He wants everyone who takes part in the festivities to feel the joy of the season, and it shows. Wait, stop, don't tell me that, Ray. I'm in the middle of a Starlight festival. He puts it into every little task. Don't you care about making others happy? Or even being happy yourself? Why, I haven't seen you smile once the whole time you've been here. Why? I never. I came here to do a job, and against my will. Perhaps putting up these ridiculous decorations is enough to amuse a child like you, but I am a man grown. Mr. T, that would make me lose my mind. I thought that would take like years longer to happen. Let's all say our thank you prayers to Mr. Slime Think. So, what if I'm a child? I actually care about Starlight, and my decorations will put smiles on more faces than yours ever will. So this, to bring it back to what I talk about on my channel more, this situation here with Asane and the Lalafell is, it's very akin to like reaching across the aisle. Like when people say this is what the moral is going to be, because this child is like, well, your decorations suck, and he's like, well, I'm above this, and it's like, well, telling him his decorations suck isn't what's going to get him to engage with the Starlight Festival. What's going to get him to engage with the Starlight Festival is showing him the joy of the Starlight Festival, right? Like not yelling at him, but like in the real world, you should yell at conservatives. But like this is a fun fantasy. Smiles this, happiness that. That's my analysis of the Final Fantasy XIV Starlight Festival. Be honest, Starlight is all about getting presents, yes. Socialism is all about getting free stuff, yes. See? Parallels. Then why don't I give you some coin? With money, you can buy whatever you want.
Money can be exchanged for things.
I don't want your stupid money. I'm going back. Final Fantasy is very liberal. Final Fantasy is very neoliberal in its politics. Making a poor child cry. Consider me unimpressed, Comlito. I like his skirt. I'm wearing the same skirt. It's a good skirt. No, I'm not wearing the same skirt. I do have that skirt, though. And yet I cannot help but feel there is more to that child's situation than meets the eye. I will never forget you, Civil War week by week. You're
a household name.
You are a household name. I could never. Are you kidding me? You're my number one. Oh no. Is his sale poor? Perhaps I could stand to take my work a bit more seriously. I still don't see what's wrong. What's wrong with these packages? Stop trying to get me canceled. I'm just getting somewhere. It's been over 10 years I've been trying to do YouTube. I'm just now getting a little bit of somewhere, and Ray's like, I have to cancel Ellen. This guy's name is Popcorn? Sorry. This guy's name is Popcorn. I know the Fall Out Boy song you're talking about. Stop trying to get me canceled. Stop. No, I'm not gonna say it again. Yes, welcome, Mr. T, to the Under 1K gang. Welcome back, friend. Thanks to your tireless efforts on our behalf, I am pleased to report that we are closer. Guys, I get to open the Tinkle box again. Don't forget to help yourself to another present from the Twinkle box. I dare say you more than earned it. We are not talking about the Snap Crackle Pop thing again. That was 2 weeks ago. I am changed now. I've moved on from the Snap Crackle Pop thing. This peculiar contraption creates illusions by weaving together myriad shades of lights, causing a large number of 4. So I'm gonna be counting down the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I bet. So what's the point? Thanks in a sport. If only I weren't so utterly useless. Did you say something, Carmelito? Me? Oh, it was nothing at all. At any rate. Oh, I'm preparing a Christmas tree. My iconic catchphrases. Like, oh shit, fuck, guys, forget I said that. My iconic catchphrases. Guys, forget I said that. Or, that's gonna get me canceled. Where am I going? To New Britannia? Let's open up that Twinkle box. That is a good catchphrase, Stefan. Whoa, this bitch is like naked. Someone's playing music. Where's the bard playing music? Ooh, over here. Woo! Mr. T, do not look into the Rice Krispies thing, please. All I'm saying is Crackle. Yes, Crackle is a gentrifier. Stop. Guys, that's gonna get me canceled. Coffee mug would be so good. If I ever have enough subscribers to truly and earnestly make merch. Trinkle box stickers to put on the packages. Oh, this is a cute Christmas tree. That's brilliant. I'm really, my hope, the reason I made that the $25 tier is that I hope no one actually goes for the $25 tier. By the way, guys, I'm on, Patreon. It should be linked in the description if you feel inclined. Ray, I'm gonna message you. I'm gonna PM you about TeePublic and making a "that's gonna get me canceled" mug. Are you here to help? Remarkable. All these Starlight celebrants are cute. Splendiferous, even. I've just been inspecting the trees that have been put up around town, and I couldn't help but notice that something was amiss. Why are all the celebrants so cute? Okay, the $25 tier is not a bluff. It's a little bit of a bluff. Guys, I'm not making the race supremacist video. I'm sorry. See here, part of the trunk has been gnawed away as if by an animal or the like. I hope it wasn't a chocobo. No, I'm not saying don't be a patron. Be a patron. Just don't make me do the the race supremacists. Part of the trunk has been gnawed away as if by an animal or the like. Guys, okay, I want your honest opinions. So the next weekend is when I'm next scheduled to upload a video, but it's Christmas Day. Is it worth it to like make like a brief little something to have go live on Christmas Day, or should I just skip it? I mean, I wouldn't, like, obviously it would be a scheduled thing. Like, I'd probably have it done and scheduled by Tuesday. But like it would be a very brief, short thing. I guess I'm more thinking about like the algorithm. Doesn't the algorithm get mad if you don't I don't know, upload regularly? And I'm regularly supposed to upload next Friday. I don't know. Yes, the patron Discord has me, Ray, and Icon. I am not in the 1%. Well, me and my 800 subs in the 1%. Okay. So I can drop a brief little Christmas something. I was thinking about doing like, because like obviously Santa Claus is a socialist and also has big ACAB energy. So I was thinking about just doing a little like, here's the evidence. I don't know. I had in mind to call for a skilled woodworker, but perhaps they might examine the tree and reinforce it for us. Might I ask you to head to the Carpenter's Guild? The adventure will be going, you say? I suppose that means you won't be needing me. Very well, then. I shall inspect the other trees and the like. I didn't even notice he was here. This short 1%er. Hey, David. Can you? Thank you. David's refilling my wine. Everybody say thank you, David. When I first opened Patreon, David was like, what if I became a patron just so it looks better, like you have more money? And I was like, David, if you did that, it would be a net loss for us because Patreon takes a cut of the money. Don't do that. Aw, they're cute. Ho there! What brings you to the Carpenters Guild during the season of celebration, friend? Santa Claus is a socialist t-shirt would be so good. Okay. I need to open the TeePublic shop. Everything will be very reasonable. A rat is chewing on the trees. David does not want the rice supremacist video. Guys, I've been drinking enough wine that I'm getting into the part of the night of drinking where I start telling everyone I love them. Love you guys. I cannot thank you enough, my friend. Clearly you have summoned a carpenter of surpassing skill. Ah, yes, I forgot to tell you. While you were visiting the guild on my behalf, Comlito Halito was kind enough to go about inspecting the other trees in the area. I am pleased to report he assures me not one shows any suspicious gnawing or tooth marks. Oh, people who like have been coming to these streams, so like Ray and like Stefan and like Sybil and stuff, so I was noticing that I was very dark in the streams. The lighting was bad. Is it better this time? Does it look better? Because I put my ring light like behind the camera. I was hoping that would fix it. He's a rather dour fellow, isn't he? And yet, it would seem he takes his work quite seriously. He mentioned he was heading back to the amphitheater. All right, let's go back to the amphitheater. So bright, like too bright, or so bright, like an appropriate amount of bright? Guys, I'm gonna do the bad thing and check the subscriber count. I shouldn't be doing this. Guys, 822. Sorry, David, shut up. I can't help but feel that something is missing, and yet what could it be? Probably the child. Stefan, shut up. I know. Mayhap a necklace of the finest gold. Not everything can be solved with money, Comlito Halito. But no, I must appreciate that. But I am not a child of Gridania. Well, they're not a part of the 1%. I'm not plastered. That's another mug. I'm not plastered. Actually, a shot glass. I'm not plastered. Of course not. I could not care less about the idle musings of children. This guy needs to chill. I simply thought that perhaps my masterwork here could benefit from a finishing touch, that's all. This is taking longer than I thought it would. Bah, who am I fooling? It's true. I haven't stopped thinking about what the girl has said for bells now. For bells now? I'm done with the stream, me and David are gonna watch Black Christmas. It's my favorite Christmas movie. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's on Shudder. It's a Christmas horror movie. It's one of the first slashers, and it's very good. And it was, for something made in the 70s, it's surprisingly very progressive. I'm not plastered wine glass. That is very good. Here I thought I could come here and put together a festival for the ages. As it turns out, I can't even make a single child happy. Hells, I'm only making myself miserable as well. And yet, I must not give up hope. And so I got to thinking, that child was looking at the snowman with the most intense gaze, was she not? No doubt she saw something in that has managed to escape me. The original Black Christmas. The 70s Black Christmas. The best one. In my opinion. In my opinion. Forgive me. I suspect my work here might take longer than I expected. Pray report to Garanji ahead of me and tell her I shall be along in due time. Merch team is now a Patreon tier. How messed up would that be if I was like $15 and up and you get to be on my merch team like an MLM? You have to buy the $50 merch team starter pack first. Ooh, I bet this one says 3. This twinkle box. Yep, it says 3. Yeah, this is like advanced late stage capitalism. Frick. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the Lancers Guild, looks like. Exposure is just like money. Stefan, that's a spicy one. Exposure, it's almost like money t-shirt. These are all very good. I'm glad that YouTube saves the chat. Oh, hey, it's the same one from before. Oh, I see. So you use magic to make your snowmen. Like heretics. Okay, so I'm gonna stuff the snowman with magic. The Spanish Civil War? The English Civil War was fun. If I remember AP Euro well enough, I think I liked the English. I liked learning about the English Civil War. So we're making the snowmen last with witchcraft. That's fine. Oh, look at the little mobiles. It's cute. Rice Krispies Civil War. It's Snap and Pop against Crackle. Hooray! Oops. I missed what it said. I'm assuming we're gonna invite the Mr. 1% to join in the Starlight festivities. I always used to come with Mother and Father, but they, are busy this year. Probably busy being dead. If I know Final Fantasy. That's why I decided to make myself useful and help out with the preparations. The third race! Stop! I had a mind to make a giant snowman just for them. Then we could all come see it together. But I think they'll need to stay at home, so... Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Oh, but I should go back to work. See you around, Mr. Adventurer. As the saying races off, your mind drifts to Comlito Halito, who you believe you last saw at the amphitheater. How does he fare with his allotted task? Who cares? A novel? What would it be about? Oh, the Crispy Brothers. Obviously. Why, hello there, Zane. I was just putting together another snowman of my own. What you think? Have I redeemed myself? Oh, it's wonderful. I was just thinking how the snowman looks so lonely, and now he has a friend. Let's make one more. You really don't need to look into the race supremacist business. Indeed, I suppose. We've nothing better to do until the next delivery of ornaments arrives. Very well then, to work. Okay, so the race supremacy thing, I'm gonna say it before it turns into something that it's not. Basically, I was like, I think out of Snap, Crackle, and Pop, I was like, I think Crackle, because he's like a white dude with dreadlocks, I think he would gentrify a neighborhood. And Stefan here was like, or was it Stefan, or was it Civil, or was it Icon? Someone else, it wasn't me, in the chat was like, race supremacy, and then I read out the chat and I was like, oh, that's bad. I shouldn't say that. But yes, basically it all stems from me thinking that Crackle of Snap, Crackle, and Pop of Rice Krispies fame would gentrify a neighborhood. This one's gonna say 2. So it was Civil that said race supremacy. If it would not be too much to ask, we are in need of more snowmen decorations. I have made an executive decision to build one more. With pleasure. I shall see that the necessary supplies are procured straight away. That said, colour me surprised, Carmelito. Could it be that you finally gotten into the spirit of the season after all? Heh, one could say that, I suppose. At first I simply saw all this decorating as menial labor, trifling tasks far beneath one of my station. Crackle is a gentrifier cereal bowl. I'm not gonna read this. He's seeing twinkle in the child's eyes. Yes, he's believing in the Christmas spirit. Worry not, my friend. There's still plenty of time to polish your creations. At any rate, our job is almost done. Good. Another thank you letter. Did we read the thank you letter? Alright, vote on your phones. Do we read the thank you letter? And if we read the thank you letter... Oh, there's so many. Do we read one from the Caroline Canopy, the Quicksand, Rylgair's Reach, or Maelstrom Command? We already did these two. We can also skip the letter. We already read The Drowning Wench, Stefan. We can't read The Drowning Wench again. Okay, Canopy. I don't know what a Hungarian accent sounds like. Yeah, I don't know what a Hungarian accent is. Ha ha ha. I hope this letter finds you well, Takrak. Omen tells me that the preparations... This is falling apart. For this year's Starlight festivities have been more trying than ever. I regret that I could not lend a hand myself, but watching over the young ones who would follow in your footsteps keeps me occupied as ever. As if that weren't enough. With that deep chill in the air these days, it is all I can do to keep Fagaga's gift from freezing and cracking in the cold. It is not an easy, glamorous task, but it is one I must not entrust to any other. It was Figaga. No, for though the work may be strenuous, gazing out at the great whale in the stillness of the falling snow, these moments of tranquility I would not trade for anything in the world. I hope that you too are able to find some measure of quietude and respite amidst the revelry of the starlight season. Hi, Alex! Oh no! Oh, are we doing another one? Do we want to do Quicksand, Rygel's Reach, Raggles? How do you say that? Ragers? Right? How do you say this? Ralger's Reach, or Maelstrom Command. Or we can just keep on doing the next thing. I should be Alex, let me tell you about Alex. We went we were in a choir together when we were kids. I've known Alex since what, like 4th grade. Something ridiculous like that. Oh, thanks, Stefan. Thank you, Alex. Let's move on. I'm done with the letters. We are going to Botanist Guild. I used to have a lot more I used to have a lot more friends than I do now. Back when I like actually did things. Okay, they are donating plants. Yeah, I was gonna, before the world ended, I was gonna do some stage work for a theater company here in the city. Where are these people I'm supposed to be talking to? But then the world ended, so that didn't happen. So instead I ended up taking an improv class. Oh, there he is. And that wasn't quite the same. Wreaths! Oh, they're donating wreaths! Whoa, someone named Lily Suzuki was hurling snowballs at me and I didn't even notice. Here are your wreaths. The improv class, here's the thing. I think it would have been better if it was, because we had to do it over like Zoom, which it went better than it could have. But it would have been better in person. Oh, we're learning about Esail's parents. Yes, junior improv classes. Speaking of that, so I used to live in Pittsburgh, and when I lived in Pittsburgh, I worked at a mystery dinner theater. I would have to hear your voice to see that, Mr. T. Yeah, I used to work for a mystery theater, a dinner mystery theater in Pittsburgh, and a lot of that was improv because you'd be like walking around, like because like in between when someone dies and when they like investigate, people guess who was the murderer. They would like interrogate you, like the audience members. So it was a lot of improv of like lying, like if you were the character that did it, and they would be like, I think you did it. I would be like, oh no, definitely not. Oh, forgive me. Your work here is done. Oop. Again, I was looking at the chat and walked into a corner. Oop. I did take the online improv class though, but it was at this place near NYU. Thank you, Stefan. That usually they usually do like very good improv classes, but since, you know, the world ended, it had to be over Zoom. Which, I don't know, I was thinking because they do like levels and I did like the first level. So I'm thinking if things ever start opening up again, I might do the second level at the actual place. Ooh, it's the last time with the Twinkle box. Hello there, yes sir 432. Does this one say 1? Yep. Yes, sir. We are doing the Final Fantasy XIV Christmas event. Yes, rip to the Twinkle box. I do. Twinkle box shirts would be very funny. Aw, they made a little snow family. That's cute. Guys, oh God, I can't. No, never mind. Hey David. What? Say thank you, David. I am a huge FF14 fan. It's bad. It's a problem. I spend too much time. No, I'm not showing you guys my / playtime. Hey, listen, Stefan. Uh-oh. There's some troubling news about Isane. What's ever the matter? Is the child okay? The girl is fine, but I fear her dear father is less so. Stricken with a grievous malady, he lies bedridden, with Isane's poor mother tending to him every waking moment of the day. I'm not looking. Listen, I had to turn off my push notifications because I was obsessively looking at it. That's a very good joke, Sybil. It's most distressing indeed. The poor girl. Ooh, you don't like Than Daniel? I don't like Than Daniel either. He's so obnoxious. Her dad's sick. Yes, this is a math-free chat. Please. I'm a they, them. You can't make me do math. What do we do to make her feel better? A stupendous snowman? Or do we ask if her father is unable to rise from bed? Vote now on your phones. Are we doing the stupendous snowman, or are we asking if he can rise from his bed? Snowman, it is. Civil. Be nice. Ooh, we're gonna make a big ass snowman. It is not about the rewards, you say. Truly, you are the very embodiment of the starlight spirit. A veritable incarnation of the saint himself. Another missive. Are we reading the new letter? I'm kind of sick of the letters, to be honest. Oops. Master preparations have almost come to an end. All that remains is to put the finishing touches on the mother of all snowmen and give our dear little Isane a starlight present she'll remember for a lifetime. And with that, shall we be on our way? I'm ready if you are. Stefan, stop saying to read Drowning Wench. We already read Drowning Wench. Now, let's get to work, shall we? I've prepared an assortment of decorative materials for the occasion, so feel free to let your imagination run wild. That said, you mustn't forget who our audience is. What sort of snowman do you suppose would most warm little Isane's heart? Oh, yes. You were saying how concerned she was that the smallest snowman might be lonely, yes? And how happy she was when he got a friend. Perhaps there's a hint to be had there. What sort of decoration would make Isane happiest of all? Give it some thought, and I've no doubt you'll be struck with inspiration. Reflect on all you've learned and decorate the snowman as best as you can. Ooh, I'm gonna get to decorate the snowman. So her mother liked to wear matching patterns. And her father was the tall, dashing type that was rarely seen without his favorite hat. So he liked a hat. Which hat does he like, though? The red one or the black one? Do we remember? I'll go red. This looks stupid. I'll give him a scarf too. And I will put... She likes to match the mother. So we will... Oh, that tells me I should probably do this instead. Oh, yes. Aww. What a cute snowman. Looking at them does warm my heart. Doesn't this just warm your heart, guys? Just warms my heart. Just worms my heart. Marvelous, simply marvelous. While I'm partial to my own creations, I can do nothing but tip my cap to your superior aesthetic sensibilities. Math free zone notebooks. You guys are good at this. Ho ho, I may have seen a snowman in my day, but never one that warms the cockles of my heart. Ooh, cockles. Math free zone calculators would be very good. Anyways, we're warming the cockles of his heart. Baseball caps that just say cockles. So much as your merry little snowman family. Look, the snowman has a mummy and daddy. Why, it's just like a family. Our family. Oh, how happy she must be. Do you make this, Carmelito? I only helped here and there. Rack deserves all the credit. How did you like it, Zane? I dare say little snowman isn't lonely anymore. Oh, yes. Now that I know she's not alone, I can leave her to enjoy starlight with her family while I return home to my own. I'm sorry for making you do all this for me when you were already so busy yourself. Can you forgive me? No. I am the one who should be asking for forgiveness, my child. After all, it is you who taught this stuffy, overless, serious fool about the true meaning of starlight. I may not be able to stay for the celebration, but this has already been the best starlight ever. Presents in the twinkle box. Carmelito, if you would. But of course, those presents were simply to show our appreciation for your help. Of course, we have another present, but this one's just for you. If it's just for her, but like I want one. Or perhaps I should say, for your dear father. Could it be? Meow, that's right. As it happens, God, or Saint of Nemea, God is Santa Claus? Here happens to be a patron of the apothecary that produces this medicine. Damn, we're curing her father. What's this guy in the background looking at? Her father is gonna come to the celebration, guys. Oh. he's not gonna take over his father's business and continue his role in the 1%. Okay. I misjudged you. Aw, I'm not returning anywhere until I've celebrated Starlight to the fullest with the children of Gridania. That's the spirit, and with that, I can finally present you and Takarak with the greatest gift of all. The one I've been waiting to give you from the start. Meowth. Let me hazard a guess. The smiles of the little ones, yes. Uh-huh. Clearly, the Starlight spirit has taken hold in your heart now. And with that, the moment we've been waiting for is finally at hand. Without further ado, let the festivities begin. Nods sagely. And in one fell swoop, Ellen lost. Ellen lost all of her new subscribers. Wait, how do I do the thing? I want to set up the new, how do I start the celebrations? David, where do I go to start the celebrations? Oh, it's done? Do I? Well, then why do I have these 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 things? Okay, guys, I got a new mount. Where's the bell for the mount? I don't think I did get it. Oh, there it is. Okay, guys, let's go check out the new mount. Let's go to somewhere snowy. So, Ishgard. Okay, let's try this new mount. And then I will call it quits for the evening. Guys. What? Hold up. That's so ridiculous. Oh no. That is so funny. That is hysterical. And then when I'm on the ground, I just like hop around. Oh, that's wonderful. This was the Christmas mount I was using. But I'm gonna be honest, the snowman might have the Christmas bear beat. The snowman definitely has the Christmas bear beat. Oh, God. I'm just a snowman. Alright. that's gonna be it for tonight, folks. Hopefully I'll have something little out that'll come out on Christmas Day. It won't be anything big, because time and Christmas. Because I can't get on the mount in Gridania, which is where I was the entire time. But yes, hopefully there'll be a video next week. If you feel so inclined, like I said, Patreon should be linked in the description down here. I might actually end up making merch based off some of these things because it's very funny. So yes, that's it. I'll see you guys in a video next week and in a stream 2 weeks from now. But yeah. Hope everyone has a happy holiday, whatever you celebrate. If you don't celebrate, have a good December, good end of the year. Alrighty. Peace.